Although they may not be motivated to take charge, Sigma INFJs are inherently dominating due to a few tendencies. What precisely is it that they do to others that causes them to become instantly dominant? These 9 techniques can put a Sigma INFJ in control of anyone. 9. Providing brilliant and timely insights from scratch. Sigma INFJs are incredibly good at establishing emotional connections with individuals and are able to discern the underlying feelings, wants, and motives of those they interact with. Their ability to empathize with others allows them to create insights that have a profound impact on others, which makes their contributions invaluable in both personal and professional contexts. The intuition of Sigma INFJs illuminates previously undiscovered areas of thought, serving as a beacon of guidance. Their capacity for deep reflection and their ability to look past appearances allow them to produce ideas that are both deeply insightful and current. They possess a natural ability to see connections, discern patterns, and read between the lines that others might miss. Their perspectives are frequently seen as unique and genuine, devoid of prejudices and prior conceptions that could impair other people's judgment. Their thoughts gain legitimacy because of their authenticity, which increases their influence among those looking to them for advice. How else, as a Sigma INFJ, do you come up with original, creative ideas? 8. Having no fear of setting some people off. Sigma INFJs are highly adept at understanding the complex subtleties of interpersonal interactions. They can generate emotional responses from people without fear, which can give important insights into their moods and thoughts. Because of their in-depth knowledge, Sigma INFJs are able to better customize their messaging and approach, which eventually changes the course of the engagement. Sigma INFJs are frequently motivated by a feeling of mission or a dedication to a higher good. They have no problem challenging the current quo and facing hard realities in order to bring about constructive change. They can start meaningful conversations and bring crucial topics to light by setting off particular people. Their readiness to stir things up is frequently driven by a sincere desire to start development and advancement, which makes them effective change agents. Sigma INFJs are unaffected by rejection or criticism fears. They are aware that breaking down barriers and dispelling myths may encounter opposition from some places. But over time, their impact grows stronger because of their tenacity and belief, which allow them to continue in the face of criticism. 7. Making the correct decision every time. People are naturally drawn to those who exhibit integrity and continuously act morally. Sigma INFJs are extremely sympathetic and have a deep grasp of human nature. They have a remarkable ability to accurately perceive the needs, desires, and problems of others. Their ability to see things clearly enables them to make morally sound decisions that also take into account the welfare of those they come into contact with. Their moral clarity coupled with sensitivity for others builds a solid foundation of trust. Sigma INFJs are renowned for their reflection and wisdom. They take a comprehensive approach to the situation, carefully weighing the effects of their decisions and deeds. Even when presented with tough choices, their consistency in making judgments that serve the greater good is a result of their intelligence and foresight. Making the correct decision on a regular basis also conveys authenticity. For the sake of fame or self-interest, Sigma INFJs never waver or compromise their moral principles. People appreciate and admire them for their honesty since they can see that they are sincere and committed to causes greater than themselves. Do you notice, as a Sigma INFJ, that people admire you for making the right decision? 6. Making silent judgments about people. Silent judgment is not a means of condemnation for Sigma INFJs. Rather, it is a method of evaluating and discerning the intents, character, and motivations of persons in their immediate vicinity. They obtain insightful knowledge through this silent judgment, which aids in their decision-making and improves their ability to handle social circumstances. Empathy comes easy to many INFJs. They are better able to sympathize with others when they discreetly pass judgment on them. Even though they might not verbally communicate their emotions, they are able to emotionally connect with people's experiences through this silent assessment. Their capacity to provide comfort, support, or guidance is improved by this strong empathic connection, which eventually increases their influence over others they come into contact with. 5. Making oddly correct assumptions about people and circumstances. Because of their empathy, Sigma INFJs are able to make assumptions about others that are consistent with their underlying motivations, which makes their observations seem very real and realistic. Their capacity to make strangely accurate assumptions is further aided by their introspective disposition. Because of their skill at introspection, Sigma INFJs are able to make connections between their experiences and those of others. Because they are able to relate their experiences and sentiments to the individuals they interact with, their self-awareness serves as a strong basis for their assumptions. Additionally, Sigma INFJs are receptive to unusual viewpoints and ideas and have an open mind. They are open to exploring the unknown and do not confine themselves to traditional ideas. Their propensity to think beyond the box enables them to make assumptions that others would overlook, which distinguishes their thoughts as quite insightful. Does your intuition as a Sigma INFJ also lead you to individuals and circumstances you never would have thought to know about? 4. Controlling talks using their expertise. Sigma INFJs do not rule by being loud and blustery. Rather, they rule by inspiring others to pay attention and learn more. Sigma INFJs have a natural ability to amass a great amount of knowledge on a wide range of subjects. When they converse, this vast knowledge base proves to be an invaluable resource. People are drawn to Sigma INFJs because they can provide them with information, viewpoints, and insights that they might not find in other places. The Sigma INFJs are seen as knowledgeable discussion leaders because of their capacity to offer insightful information. Generally speaking, Sigma INFJs are excellent communicators. They have a talent for precisely and clearly expressing difficult concepts, opening people's minds to even the most difficult topics. Their ability to communicate well allows them to share their knowledge, making their insights interesting and educational. When others speak, they frequently listen, demonstrating how much they understand. Additionally, Sigma INFJs are sincere in their enthusiasm for the subjects they cover. Others may be motivated to participate more actively in the discussion by your excitement. People are more likely to be affected by the opinions and ideas of those who they perceive to be genuinely passionate about a subject. 3. Refusing to allow people to tear them down. Because they are self-aware, Sigma INFJs can uphold their morality and values in the face of opposition or attempts to discredit them. People find this steadiness appealing because it conveys an air of sincerity and unwavering dedication. Sigma INFJs also have a propensity for wisdom and empathy. They frequently have the ability to see past the lies and fears of those who would undermine them. With this realization, they can react to criticism instead of becoming defensive or hostile by demonstrating empathy and understanding. They can gain respect and neutralize their critics with their cool, collected, and sympathetic answers. Additionally, Sigma INFJs are resilient and have inner strength. Negativity or societal influences cannot easily sway them. They embrace these obstacles as chances for personal development and self-improvement rather than tolerating criticism or attempts to weaken them. Do you let people down by persevering? 2. Following their own path despite the opinions of others. Because they are introspective and self-aware, Sigma INFJs are able to stay rooted in their values and goals. They may follow their course even when it deviates from the norm or encounters resistance. Because of their confidence, Sigma INFJs are frequently dedicated to higher values and have a distinct sense of purpose. Their mission and the desire to have a significant influence are what motivate them. Their resolve to blaze their own trail, even if it means defying expectations, is strengthened by this unwavering sense of purpose. Additionally, Sigma INFJs have a propensity for resilience, unswayed by other influences or viewpoints. They have the inner fortitude to keep going in the face of opposition or doubt. This resilience shows their everlasting commitment to their conviction, which is remarkable and inspirational to others. Additionally, they value honesty over popularity, and others are drawn to this genuineness. People are frequently drawn to and inspired by the example of someone who is unabashedly genuine to who they are and what they stand for. 1. Psychologically reading people's minds and understanding them. Sigma INFJs have the ability to read people's minds emotionally because they can tune into the feelings and thoughts of others around them. Their tremendous empathy facilitates genuine connections with others, building rapport and trust. Sigma INFJs are excellent at spotting patterns and subliminal indicators in communication and behavior. They are able to decipher nonverbal cues including tone of voice, gestures, and emotions, which reveal important information about the intentions and feelings of others. Because of their keen sense, they are able to comprehend people's psyches even when they aren't verbally communicating. Natural investigators, Sigma INFJs are fascinated by human nature. They take the time to study psychology and human behavior because they genuinely want to know what makes people tick. This understanding, together with their intuitive skills, improves their ability to understand other people's minds. What is the goal of being a Sigma INFJ in terms of comprehending the thoughts and behaviors of others? Although Sigma INFJs aren't really interested in dominating others, their emotional and intellectual prowess has given them a continual advantage in social situations. Do you unintentionally perform these tricks as a Sigma INFJ? Do you recognize the trend in which you take charge of your social relationships?